Dirty Dog. Hello, everybody. Mixie at her microphone makes me smile every time I see it now.
Yeah, I changed my video camera thing so I could be a little farther from the screen.
Okay.
It was right up in my face. Plus, it helps me with the gaming.
Good.
It's not so close.
Oh man, I forgot about that too.
Yeah.
I know I could just move my couch back and forth, and oh my goodness. Oh, Mama Vixie, I really pray I continue to take care of my body. I need to be able to move furniture and everything when I'm your age.
Yep.
Oh.
It gets rough.
Oh my goodness. I heard it goes downhill after 30, and I haven't quite reached that point yet, but I'm hoping I don't get to downhill point till after 50.
Yeah, I don't think so. 30 isn't bad, actually. 30s were fun.
Really?
I had a good time in my 30s, yeah.
We have nobody showing it up here yet.
Nope.
I need Chrissy and Mama
Just
Chris.
you and me.
Like those.
Where is everybody?
Right?
I'm not sure I care for that one. That's the one.
Arrow time. Right.
So how's your day been going?
My day has went very well. I've done a lot of Drink My Valley. Cisu and I went around the block twice now. I've drank a lot of water. I've just danced a little bit. So far I've done 2 tarot readings. Because that's what I had scheduled. I'm sorry, I was picking a scab. Not picking your scabs, but I have it.
He's like, get off me!
Oh my gosh! If it isn't frickin' Claire, howdy doody there, girlie.
Hey Claire, do me first, she says.
We have been trying to co-align our schedules for weeks. Deal, Claire, deal. Let me go ahead and shuffle a few times. Let me tell you about the last reading that I did. I gotta do this really quickly because I don't want to put that. Let me tell you about the last person's reading. They had 7 out of the 12 cards major arcana.
Wow.
Right? I've never had. Oh my! I was just like, Jesus, you got a lot going on in your mind and world. Fucking crazy. Now, the day that somebody gets all 12 major arcana, I'll be real amazed. They're gonna have a really energetic week. I'll be like, hang on, I'm getting a flight ticket to you. Right? Bringing up, you're gonna win the lotto. Let's go.
Let's do this.
Alrighty, Claire. I'm laying your cards out. This lovely 12 card spread that I love so much. I believe I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about the columns and the rows thing again because I need to practice saying out that out loud over and over and over again.
Hold on just a second. Hubby, if you can hear me, check your text messages, please.
All right. So, Claire, how the 12 card reading works is there are 4 columns and 3 rows. So far, so simple, okay?
Yep.
4 columns. The first column out of the 4 is basically Claire, what's going on in your mind. The second column out of the 4 is your friends and your family column. Your third column out of the floor is your relationships column. And your fourth column out of the four is your work, money, and your school column. I'm going to go... so those are the columns. Better pause before I get ahead of myself. Now we move on to the rows. So then there's 3 rows. I usually flip over a middle card, so the middle row first, and that's the situation of the week. The situation could be either positive or bad. It just gives me an overview of what's possibly about to happen. Then the bottom card I'll flip next in the column, in the rows. And that offers the challenge. The challenge is just for the situation, just to hinder, just like a roadblock to just be like, hey, like here's something that, you know, is going to doesn't kill you, make you stronger kind of thing. And then the top card offers guidance for the challenge. So basically something to combat the challenge, the hindrance, or the obstacle that you're going to have to conquer. So, that long, lengthy description being said, let's flip over your first card, Claire. Oh, there's a little bit of a tongue twister there. We have the Fool card to start out.
Aww.
A beautiful start and introduction to your tarot experience. Basically, I want you to go in with an open mind. Whatever you have and whatever you've done before, it's just go at it with a sense of naivety. It's something new, something just like, well, I've never done this before, so let's see what, you know, unfolds. So the challenge with your lovely tarot journey, come on, lovely cards, give me something nice, because Claire's a lovely, nice lass. All right, the challenge is the 10 of Pentacles. So, Claire, I'm going to let you know that with this tarot reading, you are not going to find all the answers to your life. And if you're looking for all the answers, I'm sorry to burst your bubble now, but you're not going to get them all. I mean, I can offer insight on how to get some of the answers, but what this card is already telling me is you're looking to try to get all the answers in one sitting. So the challenge with that, I mean, the guidance to that challenge.
I was going to say, that was the challenge.
The challenge is just have fun. Go with the flow of the sun, you know? Like, shine bright, my little ducklight. Like, it's an adventure. Don't overshoot the adventure with expectations.
Hey, Mama Chris.
About life's journey. See, don't look for answers for life's journey. I can offer guidance.
That's too far. You haven't made enough decisions yet.
There's too much to happen in life. Slowly but surely, just take the day as it comes. Because like I said, this is a weekly reading. So this is something we would be doing every week. If we really do it, like we can even make this for the next 2 weeks. But either way, don't overshoot your expectations. Moving on to the friends and family column. Continue to be nice, cards. You're doing great. We have the Peace at Last and Travel card. Overall, perhaps there was some sort of debacle going on last week. The debacle has now been quelled, and you know, there's a nice, lovely little rain. There's a rainbow at the end of the rainstorm. Like a nice little rainstorm at the end of the rainbow. Oh yeah, there's usually one of those too, but you know,
can't have a rainbow without a little rain.
Right? Can't rock the boat without that storm. All right, so the challenge is the 10 of Wands, which is the burdens, blockades, and difficulties card. Overall, you're trying to... Oh, yeah, family, she says. I could just read that. Like,
yeah.
Family, girl, family's there for you as much as you want it to be and as much as you don't think they are. Does that make sense? Like,
I
you
know.
really, like, they'll bitch about it, but they're still gonna do it for you. Remember
They're-
that.
They're more there for you than you know, and you have to ask for help. Don't expect it.
So the guidance is the Daughter of Cups. Have the experience, you know?
Mm.
Like, you'll have a story to tell after you have the experience, but if you live in the moment, just reliving all the experiences, you're not living in the moment. You're living in the past. So, think of the happy memories you can make and lead them away, or lead them along the way to something that you want to achieve, you know? Don't find all the answers. Quit looking for answers. Just have fun. I've been where you are, Claire. I've been where you are. Oh my goodness. Now we're moving into the relationship column. We have the Eight of Pentacles.
Pentacles.
Basically, hobby. I call it the hobbyist card, the work card. Just pay attention to what you got going on with your work life or your hobby life. What keeps you busy? So, as much as this is the relationship column, a little less on relationship and a little more on like what keeps you busy. What are you weaving your web of life with? Like, you're out here looking for the answers. What are you weaving into the web first? So, the challenge is the Star card. The peace of mind. Like, Jesus, like, the peace of mind is not going to be there for you, young one. I wish I could let it be for you there. So let's flip over the guidance and see how I can get you to fucking calm down and relax. As much as, like, I'm really bad at relaxing. So even me trying to offer guidance on this part, like, that's straining on me. But I got you, girl. Let me tell you, relaxation is key to a peace of mind. So, because when you're relaxed, you get to be the mother of swords. You get to observe and learn everything around you. You get to soak in the experience, you know? So don't worry. So worry less and experience more is what I'm trying to say overall, I guess. The Star card, basically, like I said, it's the peace of mind. Like, another way to analyze it, peace of mind is like a shimmering star, you know? You just want to shine brightly, but they're dim some nights, and they're strong and they're vibrant other nights. And you just want to be that strong, vibrant star all the time. And it's just not possible. You got to be calm. You got to learn more to shine brighter. So, I already know, I do believe you are in school. So continue to shine bright like a diamond in your learning aspect of your life, because then you're learning more experiences. You're soaking in the experience.
Yep.
It's a peace of mind, in my opinion. Like, when you're actually, like, involved in something, like, you're really into it. Like, you're not worried about what's going to happen. You're just like, all right, what's happening?
You're within the process.
So, your work, money, your school column, we're going to flip over the regular situation. There has been quite a bit of major arcana card usage today for me. Let me tell you, maybe my energy's just, my energy's in my cards. They're just like, let's give it to these people. So, the moon card you have, which is basically your dreams and your desires and what you could possibly outcome as. The challenge with the dreams and the desires and what you want to have the outcomes as is, well, we think things too much. We skip these baby steps here, and we're just 0 to 100. I need this step right here without these little steps. I can skip 10 steps. That's fine. And then you don't get the results that you're looking for. Don't skip the steps. like you said, so you are looking, so in a sense, in a nutshell, what I'm seeing already overall, before I even flip your last guidance card over, is you're really looking for the answers from A to Z without looking at B to Y. You have to look at the whole thing and experience it all. You have to get involved with it. Another thing that I come and think of my mind is when you are using a tool at the end of your hand. You have to think of, like, say this brush. You have to think that part of the brush is your hand to the point where, like, you can understand every aspect and angle on how to use it. You just, like, look and pick up a brush and you just start brushing, like, all rough. You're not understanding how to, like, brush, you know? You gotta be, like, gentle with your touch. You gotta go with the flow of the grooves and everything. So, giving guidance on the baby steps for you without all the mothering that I just did for you. So, you have the Hanged Man card, your 5th major arcana card. Jesus, stay out there today. Let go of the past is what I gotta tell you. To live in the present, let go of the past. And that's how you'll accomplish those steps. So what this is telling me is like, well, I've done it this way to accomplish steps A through, Y, and then it's not the same step. And you're not trying something new for that last step. So overall, congratulations, here's your new approach to things. I'm going to let you know that you will get some answers, but you'll leave with more questions. Oh, I like this. Woo!
I knew you would.
I know. So overall, what I have to say for you, nonetheless, with all of this is whatever your hobby is, get so involved in your hobby that you're hyper-focused on it. And I know that's really hard to attain for some people, but really easy for others. I feel like you're pretty easy to something that you can hyper-focus on. You just have to find your niche. Where do you shine the brightest, Claire? Where do you shine like a diamond? School, work, home,
hobbies.
With your hobbies, with any of pets. I don't remember if you have pets.
Mm-hmm.
And just something saying, listen to mother. I don't know why, but just listen to mom.
Mother knows best.
I really wanted to say that too, but then I had Mother Gothel in my head. And I didn't want to. So I will go ahead and take a picture of your reading and post it in the Discord. Overall, pretty fucking energetic reading to your intro to tarot, let me tell you.
Yeah.
I don't even know really where to tell you where to focus on, except...
She says, I shine in my writing.
You shine in your writing. I believe
Hey,
that.
Myrtle.
I believe you could be quite an interesting writer. I do a lot of journaling myself. I enjoy it so much. I almost skipped it today on accident. Let me go ahead and put this in the Discord for you, Claire, and tag you in it. Oh, not the Minecraft room, Cameron.
Wrong room.
Wrong room! Camera. That there. Flare. Oh. No, CC carry is her name on there. Alright, there is that. So, we have finally done it, Claire. Like, how do you feel? Do you feel like a whole sense of renewal? I feel like that sometimes, especially when a person doesn't get tarot readings often. I don't know if I took her tarot cherry, but I'm happy that she did a tarot reading. She's been wanting one for a while.
Yep.
All right, so hello, Mama Chris. Hello, Chrissy, and hello, Muriel. How are you ladies doing today?
I had an excellent lunch.
I had a smoothie for lunch that my roommate made me. It was delicious.
I had a grilled cheese with a piece of meatloaf in the middle.
Oh man,
It was
that
good.
sounds delicious. I ain't even.
It was. I was like, ooh, and some brown, spicy brown mustard.
Shopping day. Chrissy's okay. That's good. That's good. Muriel's doing pretty good. I think she said hello. Hello. So I'm gonna go ahead and go right down my list since I have now Claire. I'm so glad I'm writing Claire's name down on my list. Oh, I don't have a pen around me. I'll write her name down on my list in a little bit. Mama Chris, are you home? Do you want a tarot reading, or do you want me to do Chrissy? Like I wrote it down. You, Chrissy, and then Mama Vixie if she wanted one. Unless somebody else wanted one, I'm pretty sure Mama Vixie wouldn't mind to miss out a week. Or
I've got cards.
I've got cards, right?
And I have his phone number, so.
Right? All right.
And
Love you, Mama Chris.
I'll catch you guys later. Okay. We love you.
All righty. So, we are going to go ahead and... Who am I doing next? Chrissy! Are you ready?
Are you ready, Chrissy?
I got to...
I might need a nap. That's up far too early this morning.
I need a nap too. Let's drink some caffeine circle sips.
I am. Strawberry watermelon.
I have black cherry and it's delicious.
It's good. That's a good one. I like more of the caffeinated ones than I do the not caffeinated ones. Because I like the watermelon, strawberry, the cherry, black cherry, and the grape.
Woo! Well, looks like we're starting. Well, a card flipped up, Chrissy. And I think this card follows you around a lot. So I'm taking that as your first card, moving all the other cards over. That's just how tarot works.
It was a shift. Okay, shift.
Reality shift. And so your first card, I was like, ain't missing out on this opportunity chance to get a major arcana card. So the star card, the peace of mind, hope card, or just, overall feeling like the star.
She's shining brightly.
Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a
I like
diamond.
that song.
Oh, so your challenge this week is the 10 of Cups, which is energy. Energetic, and if I could bottle up all of my energy and send it to you, Chrissy, let me tell you how fast I would do it right now. I really wish I could. Like, at this point, I kind of want to video call you every day for the next week, because you need some energy this week. Inspiration and motivation and ambition. Some guidance for you, for some personal energy if you don't want to do the video call thing. All I have to say is quit thinking about all the worst possible aspects of the world. You got the 9, which means that you're always full of anxieties. I would love to switch these two cards, Chrissy. That's what I really feel like needs to happen. You need to get more energy and less worry. And I know that's so much easier said than done. But think of how much of a relieving sense of hope it would be to have the energy instead of the worry. Like, all right, I have this, and this to do, and I'm gonna get it done. Instead of oh man, I have this, and this to do, I'm never gonna get it done. It's all about how you look at the situation, and you know, not always do we have all the energy that we need to have. But like I said, if I could send you energy, I would. I guess coffee, tea, caffeine circle sips. It helps me out a lot more than you guys think. I don't
biloba.
Admit it.
Keep your brain active. Ginkgo biloba.
But overall, we're gonna dip into the friends and family column. Deal. And we are definitely gonna at least do 15-minute video calls for at least the next week to at least see what's going on. Because I've been doing your readings for a while, and I would like to see you have a peace of mind moment too. Really, I would.
Me too.
So your friends and family column, we're already dipping into more worry with 5 of Pentacles. Sorrow and grief. At this point, this one isn't even illness. This is just sorrow and grief and worry. So anxiety is up to a foot, or depression. It could be either or. They're kind of very similar. It could be both. The challenge with facing all these kind of things is, you know, you got the Judgment card, which is forgiving yourself for all the things that you feel like you can't forgive yourself for. You got to forget about those things. That's part of the worry. You know, to forget the worry is just to be like, feel a refreshed sense of like I'm this is who I be, I'm happy this, and I'm happy that, and this is how I get my energy, ambition to do everything that I gotta do to be happy like that. But you gotta forgive yourself to even accomplish, to even hope to feel like you can be loved up in the world like that. Fly free.
Fly free, birdies.
Like, think of this card right here as you are inside the a magician's hat. And like, wow, see how easy that dove just flew the fuck out of this hole? You know, this is a magic hat. Where's my wings? And think outside of that hat. So the guidance for thinking outside of the hat, oh man, Jesus, you have the 5 of Swords.
It's a lot of conflict in this reading.
I know. At this point, I'm saying that this card is telling you that you really gotta live a little and worry less. Gotta live a little, gotta worry less. I can't say it enough, Chrissy. It's Claire and Chrissy. Do y'all like reading, or how about jigsaw puzzles, you know, or painting?
Drawing. Reading.
Something to ease your mind. That's like the best advice I can give, especially if, like, with this being in the family column, like, family activities. I don't necessarily have kids myself, but I grew up with 2 siblings, and my mom really loved to do things and everywhere, like library and going to the park and just, you know, walking around the block, just riding my bike with my parents, just getting out and experiencing life a little bit. Like a lot of people in this day and age, and there's so many ways to do it inside too. My key kind of point, at least today, is, you know, we're moving into springtime. Getting outside and out and about is kind of like a good kind of thing for us, at least up here in Michigan. I know you guys are probably too hot, but
it's rainy here.
Rainy,
very lots of rain.
But what I'm actually getting to, Chrissy, is I want you to think of a family activity that you and your son can do together, or you and your husband can do together, or your husband and your son can do together all at the same time. And that's where the magic happens. You got to figure out how to mix. Like, literally, the best example I have for that is me, my sister, and my brother growing up. I liked playing with Pokemon cards, my brother liked playing with toy cars, and my sister liked playing with Barbies. Hell yeah, we fucking used her dollhouse and we mixed all three of them motherfucking things together. And we had Barbies with cars that fucking sent out Pokemon. Like, anything you can mix together, let me tell you. That's, just thinking of it, to say that out loud like that, I'm like, you know, that would be a pretty interesting fucking Hot Wheels Barbie Pokemon. What would you call that?
Playing pretend.
Playing pretend. Alright, your relationship column. We have the Hanged Man coming at you live right from the get-go. Flip it, yo. What's holding you back, Chrissy? In your relationship place? Like, you just feeling some type of way? Let's figure out the subject. Discontent and greed. Alrighty. So, chill out. Have a little bit of fun. Like I was telling people earlier, like I've been, like this is my 5th tarot reading today now. Doing this as a family event doesn't have to cost a lot of money. Going to the park, I do believe, is free in my opinion, if I'm correct.
Most places.
Going on a picnic just costs you food-wise. You just have to cook it at home. It's a little bit of a hassle, but that's still kind of free. Going just to, and this one's kind of hard to do with kids because they want to shop, but I like to go to the mall and just walk the mall and just kind of like an exercise, kind of therapeutic thing. But overall, getting out of the house and spending time with your family without spending a lot of money is the biggest conflict this day and age, in my opinion. Because, you know, we're all stuck in the house and then we all don't want to see each other, but at the same time, we're stuck living with each other, so fucking love each other, goddammit. Like, it's a family. The guidance has envisioned the peace. Envision life as a family. 1, 2, and 3 branches. You got one son, you got a hubby, and you got yourself. See how peaceful it is? See how easy is it to view in your mind? Now enacting it's a whole fucking process, but if you got the ambition and the energy to dissuade any kind of negative kind of outlook to your plans, and let me tell you, it's taken me years to get to that outlook, it's possible. But you really gotta change, you gotta charge that fucking positivity against that negative. Like, that negativity comes at you like a raging bull, so I need you to come at that bull like a fucking freight train. Like, fuck that bull up. He ain't gonna have shit on you. Overall, we're gonna move on to the work and money column. Throwing cards on the ground. We got the 6 of Cups cards. So, Chrissy, I want you to think back, and I love to use this reference. I'm gonna overplay it always on this card. When you were 6 years old, and you were in your toy room, and you were by yourself, what did you do to entertain yourself? Because, you know, when you're 6 years old, you don't have a working income, and you probably don't even know what the word allowance is at 6 years old. At least I didn't anyway. So we didn't have money at 6 years old. So we had one hell of an imagination. What did you use your imagination to do? I'm curious. Man, let me tell you how much I used my imagination a lot more, and then I started smoking weed. But then I got high.
And then I got high. Then I got high. Then I got high.
The challenge with reliving the childhood joy is really summoning that inner strength. I've already asked you the question. I don't remember. I played with dolls a lot. I feel like when it really comes down to it, I remember so many events from my childhood starting at 3 years old. And I really, really wonder if other people remember those moments, or if people just tune it out.
A lot of people can't remember that far back, but I can.
And I can't say I don't understand. Some people just, they're just not not wanting to remember that kind of stuff at the time, or just I don't know. I really don't. I feel like everybody kind of remembered back to 3 years old, you know? So back when you were 6, you kind of feel like you remember playing with dolls a lot. I really want you to think back. Use that inner strength. Use that inner thought. What did you do besides play with dolls? Did you walk around a lot? Like, where were you living? Did you have any wooded areas or paths to trek across? Let's go ahead and flip over some guidance to find some inner strength. Some guidance to find some inner strength. For this whole next week, Chrissy,
oh man,
I want you... Oh, well, I didn't know that. This week, Chrissy, I want you to pretend that you do not have a penny to your name, and I want you to live happier than the brokest bitch in the world. If you can figure out how to mentally do that this week, you will have a revelation change, a revolutionary change. And I know it's a lot easier said than done, but I'll even try it with you. I'll even talk. Oh my goodness. We're going to start tomorrow because I really want pizza tonight.
Hey, I want pizza. Send some my way.
But overall, Monday to Sunday, we're going to pretend like we're broke bitches. I'm going to call you every morning. Or, Chrissy, what time do you wake up? I know we have dipped so long into Chrissy's reading, but I owed it to this girl. I love this woman. Can Rabbit call you at 7:30 in the morning? That's the question.
She does have a kid.
Of your reading.
Well, and you got to remember too, I think she's 2 hours behind you. So your 7 would be here at 5 o'clock.
Oh, shit. Well, we will figure out a time. Well, we got to figure out a time now, or we ain't going to figure out a time.
I was just going to say.
So you're 2 hours behind me, Chrissy. Correct? It's 2:39 right now, so I have no idea what time it is where you are. I'm assuming it's 12:39.
I think it's 2. It might be 1, but I think it's 2.
Aww.
Well, there's some unpacking with that one to do then.
Yeah. Don't
dwell.
Yeah, don't dwell on that part. But
right
just
now,
really remember that there was some good times. Like, not all times are bad as a child. You did still laugh and smile and have a chuckle here and there, even if you don't realize it.
It's 1:39, so you're an hour behind us.
Well, okay, so just an hour behind us.
Mm-hmm.
So tomorrow, well, because I have to do it either. Can we do it at? Because I usually leave for work around 9 a.m. So we have to do it. I can do it as late as 8:45, but we would have to stick to 15-minute phone calls. I kind of would like to do it earlier than that in case we run over 15 minutes. Because I definitely would rather have like a half hour, 45-minute call, but I don't know how early you can get up. If you can get up at 6 o'clock and start a phone call, that's 7 o'clock for you. Okay, I'm thinking 2 hours behind still. Are you up at 7? Because I can call you at your time 7, my time 8.
Hi, Natalia, I think is how you say it. We're just kind of going by rote. You want to put your
All right,
name in the hat?
I could go ahead and do one for you next. I already got the reading. I already got a picture for this one. So let me go ahead and start shuffling.
So, Chrissy, what time do you wake up in the morning? Let's start with that.
Right?
Well, he's shoveling up. Or shoveling. While you're shoveling.
Shoveling. Gotta hide a body. What better way to put it into a tarot?
So true. Get up at 7 to get the kid ready for school. What time does the kid leave for school?
Well, congratulations, Natalie. You are at the top of the list because you're the only one next. Unless Muriel's here. But I do believe you'll probably be the last one unless we get a couple more people in here, in which I don't mind extending till like 3:15, 3:30. But I can't go too far into today. Hey, I'm so glad that you're excited about that. I love giving readings. It's so fun. So 7:40 is when he gets off to school. So that would be 8:40. All right, 8:40. We have 20 minutes every morning for the next week. Can we do that? Can we do that commitment? We can miss up to 2 days. Only 2.
Only 2.
Only 2.
And I'm just here for emotional support. And to push the buttons.
And I push the buttons. Pushing all my buttons, babe. And if you're lucky, Rabbit might strip in the lounge tomorrow. Don't forget. I love it. Oh my god.
It's a pip.
Alright, that's on my schedule for the next week then too, Chrissy. I'm excited. This is pretty exciting. Oh. Now let me get some Natalia. Is it Natalia or Natalia?
Because
the English language can be very, very controversial.
Myrtle got her name on accident. She had down Muriel, and Dal just couldn't read it for the life of her.
All right. Natalia. I'm going to say it that way. I am laying out your cards.
Sounds like a fairy name.
I like Natalia. Sounds
Mm-hmm. First one. Yep, Natalia.
I don't remember which way I said it first now. Did I say it Natalia first or Natalia? Or
Natalia. I think it's Natalia. We're trying, I swear. She said, haha, thank you. It does. It sounds like a fairy's name. I like it.
All right, Natalia. I have already... I'm just going to go ahead and flip cards and kind of express them to you and explain them to you as I flip them. This first column I'll be flipping is 3 cards. There's going to be 4 columns. But the first card we're flipping is what's going on in you and your mind, Natalia.
Natalia. Mm-hmm.
The Son of Pentacles. We have loyalty, quiet, dedicated, just overall, like marching on to the beat of a drum that's already kind of like leading on. It's just kind of loyally there, you know?
Pushing through. Put your head down and push through.
So the challenge with pushing through with the beat of the drum is you're really thinking on this beat of the drum. It's a period of contemplation so much that you need some guidance. You're just like, I don't know what to think about, except that I just know to go. Man, it sounds like my go-go days. The guidance with the challenge is you are seeking higher knowledge. You're seeking more knowledge. In a sense, you're seeking knowledge by asking for the reading. You were really interested. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to try to offer some insight and knowledge to the best of my ability and capability. Overall, I'm a person that likes to think on a lot of things, and putting thought behind, putting thought behind actually some thought, before putting some action behind the thought, putting some action after the thought. Like, you have to really think about
Bye,
it.
Chrissy.
And I'm a person. Love you, Chrissy. Bye.
Thanks for being here.
When you think about things, sometimes you overshoot it, and then your expectations get the best of you. But I want you to overthink things to the point where you're prepared, but you're still willing to be surprised, to say the least. So, overall, let's go ahead and flip into the friends and family column. I don't even... All right. It's different doing it for strangers a little bit.
Yeah, it is. It's a different energy.
All right. So, Natalia, we have the 10 of Pentacles for the first column in your first card in your second column, which is represents your family and your friends column. Abundance overflows for you this week. Life be good in the household, or so the cards portraying for me to see and say. So, overall, I don't know if you're following me very well, but the first column with the 3 cards, you got the Son of Pentacles, followed by the 7 of Pentacles, followed by the Hierophant. So overall, you're just seeking knowledge and thinking about a lot of things, but you're just kind of like going with the flow of like that drum. Now, the first card, your family life and your friends' life, is pretty much going very well. So the challenge is, don't overthink the friends and family life. Self-destruction can be like, well, everything's too perfect. That's when you start going to look for things that you just don't have to look for. You shouldn't look for it. Like, you don't have to look for it. You're just becoming, at this point, nitpicky is another self-explanatory term for this. So don't become too nitpicky with perfection. Allow perfection to just unfold. Perfection is an illusion. If happiness is success by not giving into temptation of self-destruction, then the happiness is there. Fulfillment and abundance are wild and free. So some guidance with that is, yes, take action. Don't think about all the shit that could possibly go wrong. You have everything that you need. Now utilize what you have.
I can't. What card is that?
The Magician.
Oh, okay. I like it. I haven't seen that one before.
So don't overanalyze. Take action in what you are learning. So another way, or an example I can say to this is, you get stuff in friends and family as group to do things as a friend or family or group, and then it just sits in a cupboard or a box or a tote or a shed and then doesn't get used. Take action with some of that stuff this week. Pull an old item or something fun out of the box or out of the closet.
Out of the closet.
In a long time, and have fun. I have no idea, Natalia, if you have children or if you live in a household with children or if you're just in a household with adults. I'm not that much into the fortune telling kind of aspect, but either way, what the cards you're just telling me is just utilize the tools that you already have. You already have what you need to have fun. So your
and having fun is important. More important than most people realize.
Very important. I mean, routine is important for me too, but fun is important. There's a lot of things that are important to Rabbit. But just remember the important priorities you set upon yourself as an individual human to you. So, your relationship life, we're going with the 2 of Pentacles again, nice. The Balance card and Change card. I love this one. It's such a pretty card. I'm going to get this tattoo one day. I want to get a matching tattoo with my roommate or somebody. I kind of want to get a group tattoo. I love this tattoo. I love that card. So the challenge with Balance and Change this week is, again, we have the Happy, Healthy Home card, which in a sense is telling me You are an overthinker. Yes, you overanalyze stuff. And I want you to stop that. Stop overanalyzing it. Like, the household is happy as a clam as they doing in their own things. If the household becomes disoriented, well, then they'll let you know, and then thus you can fix things at that point. But positive, happy change is gonna go with the flow and with whatever scale tips with whatever way, and then it will readjust. So some guidance with the readjusting of the scale is the 7 of Cups. Really know what you want. Because if you're wishing for something, remember what you have to really know what you want and really know how to
obtain it,
but get your point across to somebody else. Like, explain what you want in detail and fully to somebody else. Because you could be like, oh, I want to spend forever with you. Forever as the one night stand. You know, it's kind of ironic and an oxymoron. Overall, I'm not saying you're going to have one night stand. That's just an example of things like, just be careful, illusion, deception, you know. We want to have a sunny, bright side, but be careful of the dark secrets behind the sunny side people show, you know. So you're working your money life, and this is the final column, is the Father of Swords. This one has been in this position for a lot of people today, in my opinion. I think this is the second or third time. Fair and analytical wins the lovely money race. You really gotta be like judgmental with what you gotta spend your money on. That's what you gotta judge. That's the only thing you need to judge is like, where's the money that I worked, hard-earned work for it going, you know? So some challenge with that fair and analyticalness. Oh my goodness. The son followed the father. You got the son.
Oh yeah.
So overall, you got so much force. You have so much determination. I could tell that you are a person that has a lot of energy to move, go, and get things done. And in your mind, it's easy to get things done. But from what I'm seeing in other people's mind around you or in their ways, it doesn't align with yours. Or can't say it doesn't align with yours, but it doesn't match. You guys are trying to get the same outcome, but you guys are taking two separate paths. Yep. You guys need to come to a compromise on one single path. So some guidance with the challenge of all that lovely force and ambition driving you. It's Mother of Pentacles. Show a little love. Show a little domestication. Show like, here is what I can do. Like, now what can you do for me in this exchange? Like, you know, I'll take care of you. Like, you're my baby. Like, just like you're my baby. You're my baby, and I'm your baby.
Or here, if you get dinner ready, I'll make the cookies.
Right. So overall, we got just two major arcana cards. You're looking for some action, and you're looking for some direction. Overall, the guidance and action I would have for you, nonetheless, is to just go for it. Go with your gut instinct, and just make the positive change you want to see. But when you don't make your actions become a hindrance to other people. So what I'm saying by that is just like, don't invade other people's bubble trying to get your needs
stuff together,
stuff done all the time. But overall, basically just be mindful, but continue to be that ambitious, energetic self and get you shit done, girl. I love it. Fucking love the
Looks
reading.
Good. Oh, awesome.
Well, thank you very much. You're very welcome. Honestly, I've never done it to a stranger before, so I hope that this was an interesting experience to you. Look at me, I'm stuttering because I'm actually nervous. I'm a little flustered.
You're like excited nervous, I can tell.
I will be taking a picture of this reading and posting it in our Discord. The description is below and the YouTube links. I would love to see you join our Discord. I would love to be giving you a weekly reading every week if you're interested. But again, thank you so much for joining me, Natalia. I love you so much. Thank you.
That was awesome. Thank you, everybody, for coming today. We had a really good time.
Right? I had a fucking blast.
I loved all the insight. It was great. Tonight we have Bitches with Switches Mario Kart 8 at 8 Eastern. So do your math if you're not in the Eastern time zone. We'd love to see you there. We usually have a big turnout. Yeah, I think that's it. Remember, we're all made up of stuff stars, and that makes us extraordinary creatures. So find your spark and light your passions and make your dreams come true. And I'm here for you if you need me over the Discord channel. Good night, everybody. We'll see you in a little bit.
Bye.